like I'm living rent-free in your heads again, huh? I mean, if you're gonna spend your days obsessing over me, you might as well start calling me something respectable. Maybe Daddy Shizzy, or better yet, Papa Nut. Who's the grown-up here? Alright, it's me. Let's go. Call me Daddy, yeah, that's who I am. Running your mind's like a master plan. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, take your pick. I'm owning in your thoughts while you still act sick. Call me Daddy, it's what you mean. While you chase the crust and I take the lead. Living rent-free, that's my name. Go ahead, say it, put some respect on your name. Man, I'm too old, well here's a surprise. I'm the one with the brains while you're stuck with the lies. You act like you're experts, but here's the reality. I'm the one controlling your mental reality. So while you're out there trying to throw shade, I'm sipping coffee and you're feeling betrayed. You're mad, I got the spotlight, now it's my time. So why not call me Daddy or Papa with a rhyme? I'm the landlord and you're just the tenants, stuck in your headspace with no insight, no repentance. Call me Daddy, you know it's true. You'd be lost without me, stuck in the glue. Call me Daddy, I'm owning your mind while you're scrambling, trying to find what's behind. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, don't you see? You're living in my world now, I'm the VIP. Call me Daddy, just let it be. While you're trying to figure out your own identity. Oh, I see you're confused, trying to get it right. Spinning your wheels while I'm out of sight. You think you've got it figured, but you got it all wrong. I've been running your minds all along. But sure, keep pretending you don't care. Keep saying you're done, but I'm still in the air. You got no choice but to bow to my name. Daddy Shizzy is here to own the game. You say you don't watch, but you're obsessed. Every word I say puts you to the test. Call me Daddy, Papa Nut, you know you should. Because I've been living rent-free, and you know it feels good. Shizzy Daddy, owning your headspace, and there's no escape. Good luck with that.
Oh my, look what we have here. Oh.
How's it going, everybody? I so look forward to these love letters from you. It causes me to touch myself in naughty ways. Speaking of which, Starkers, bow down to the way. No, y'all give me way too much credit, okay? I'm telling you, all right? Face for radio, okay? I make children weep and women run screaming into the night, and not in a good way. So,
no, it's a good way. Trust me. They're just, screaming into the night. Usually they're screaming running towards him. Just so you know.
No. Stop lying to people. Just picture, I don't know, whatever turns you on. Fabio, riding bareback on a horse. Well, that has weird connotations too. I don't think of me as a Lady Godiva. No, that's weird too.
I'm picturing you as a Lady Godiva.
Yeah, you don't want to see my moobs flapping in the breeze.
Look at there.
Notice the pattern only comes on when I'm not there. Hey, you could be up. Well, you know what? No. Fuck you, Ballstorm. You steal my goddamn lines anyway. So no, this is my time. You get your.
No, that's usually me that steals everybody's line. Oh my gosh! What a night! What a night!
It's always fun when Ballstorm's up here. And Diva.
I know. Notice the pattern. Yamaha only comes on when I'm not there. Why is that?
Well, according to what I heard earlier, you need to bust out of that closet. I don't know how, but somehow Diva, it appears, got the tables turned on you, and you ended up getting locked in that closet. That's what it was. It sounded much more confined than the basement or even the trunk of the car again.
Now I didn't realize this, and so I wasn't actually planning on streaming tonight, believe it or not. I was sitting here, I was working on an intro like for tomorrow morning with Mo, because we talked today and went over some of the music and was getting all that stuff lined up, and so I sort of threw something together. It's not going to stay the same, and I'm working on a new logo. We talked with Rosalind, and we had this like long conversation. It was probably about 2 hours, just talking, working on some stuff, and I was just like, oh, let me get this video taken care of. So I'm working on that, and I checked my email because I was like, all right, I just need to take my mind off. I was getting ready to send something over to Mo for her intro, which is awesome, by the way.
Okay.
Whenever you hear it, you're gonna love it. I can't show it to you guys. I'll let her be the one that shows it. I mean, I'll show it to you like in the back room, but I won't show it to public because it's for her to use. Okay. And so I was working on that, and I was sending those off, and I saw there was an email, and I believe it was Magic Angel sent it to me. It was just like, look, he filed something. I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
I heard that when I was kind of going back and forth trying to do the edit on this next story. And so I was taking a break, and I was over at Tug's watching that. And it was the Wilburns, and then somebody else put something in the chat too. And I was like, are you serial? This moron filed something again. This dude's running out of ammo because he keeps shooting himself in the fucking foot.
Yeah,
but it's funny. It's funny.
Well, I tuned into Tug for a little while just to see if he was covering it, and he wasn't covering it whenever I was there. So I was like, cool. I'll just go ahead and set one up, and said hi to chat, and I actually sent him the letter from last night that you read in case he wanted to read it.
Hope
he checks his email and looks at it and reads it for you guys. It's good. You did a good job last night, Yamaha.
I have fun with those, the little ad libs. And
well, so I had to stop what I was doing and write a whole new letter and get that one all set up, and so it's ready to go. It's back there in the background, just waiting. But his newest filing is something to be. It is probably the stupidest crap that I've read. That's the best way to say it.
It's more pitiful than it's worthy of a letter.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I love it. Co-host, like and subscribe. Yamaha Bike. You too. Yeah. I have a story.
Thank you
very much, Iron Rabbit. And give me a second. I'm gonna link that thing up there so that way it's pinned up in the top chat. There we go. Pin that at the top. Pin message. So that way people, if you start asking, it's up there at the top of the chat. So I read. Thank you very much, Iron Rabbit. You're such a sweetheart. So I pulled it up. I read through it, and I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, do people not realize? Do they not understand that the court doesn't care how much money you have? Defamation is defamation. They will throw a rich person in jail just as fast as they'll throw a poor person in jail for completing a red rum. Okay, it doesn't matter your wealth status. They will prosecute you just the same. They will
prosecute you, yes, but then It all depends on the
prosecute you.
jury.
Defamation.
Look at
is the same thing.
Yeah.
Defamation is the same thing. The court, you have to remember, the court is blind. They don't go by what color you are, what your wealth status is. That doesn't matter. At least they're not supposed to. If they do that, that ends up being a biased courtroom, and it's not supposed to be a biased courtroom.
Right.
We've seen this time and time again.
Mm-hmm.
But for whatever reason, Bruce thinks that just because they don't have any money, they don't have anything, they have nothing. It doesn't matter.
No.
Because even if they have nothing, the judge can still put this in front of a jury. They can still complete the trial. They can still go after monetary damages, even if it's just $5 that they have to their name, which I very much doubt, considering that you got the Cankle twins over there just like stroking up the fire to raise more and more money. Just like good.
Well, and here's the thing anyway. I don't give a shit about any of that. They can claim indigent status, they can claim this, I don't care. The bottom line is that it comes down to what we've talked about before, over and over and over again, no matter who wants to spin what. This situation lies right now where it lies because of Lynette Preston and John Cook.
Yes.
They are the reason that things are where they are. They want to sit there and scream and holler about Jeremy Hales, and I've made my public statements about that. I don't watch their stuff. There's been things that he has said or done that I don't like or agree with. However,
absolutely,
standing back, trying to look at this from an objective viewpoint, I can see the things that I need to see for myself. I don't care what Tug or Megan or Jeremy Hales or anybody else has to say, especially when you're talking about having seen and dealt with this shit over and over again, and these types of people over and over again.
Yes.
I can see it for myself. It is where it is. He's been pushed into a corner, and they can sit there and say, oh, well, he's being a bully. He's doing he should just drop. Fuck that. This, make no mistake about it, is a war. And at this point in time, it has gone so far, so long. It has scorched fucking earth.
Yes.
So it no longer matters who they are or who is in the way. You fucking burn them and burn them down. And that is the point that the Hales have been pushed because of these idiots. And then Bubbles jumping on board, continuously running his cockwasher and running his booger hooks across the keyboard and going out and trying to hump everybody else's leg or trying to get other people involved, shooting himself in the foot. And then you got the fat, useless whale turds over there running their cockwashers in the breeze too. So fuck them all. It's scorched earth at this point.
Good to see you, Tug Raiders. Good to see you, Tug Raid. Now, I did send a beautiful email or open letter, I should say, that to Bubbles. I did send that over to Tug, and I hope he does read that. I really do, because it is by far one of the funniest ones so far, and they just keep getting better. It's like he's endless content of stupidity. I mean, here's the thing. It's like, oh, you're going after Lynette, you're talking crap. No, I'm talking about crap about Bubbles, how he's so damn ignorant that he just hasn't gotten it yet.
Yeah, and he's his own worst enemy.
And the amount of crap that they're pulling over Lynette's head is insane. It's absolutely insane. Good evening, Monica. Welcome. Now, if you guys haven't subbed up, make sure you sub up to Yamaha Biker over there. He's good people, and he doesn't cover what the hell.
And I have a story. Don't do Yamaha. Yamaha, but you're just going to be disappointed. His
thing is pinned up there in the top of the chat there, and just go over there, sub up to him, show him your love, give him.
It'll just be awkward because we'll just be sitting there in the semi-dark, staring at each other, and you get nothing else out of it other than creepy. So
yeah,
there's nothing there.
Oh my god, I'm still looking forward to tomorrow with Mo. I mean, it's going to be an absolute blast. I have not streamed with Mo in it has been since last year, like before Sarah Boone. Like that's how long it's been. Like since
Really?
before Sarah Boone. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought you guys had
I
done
think,
one not too long ago.
she came on for a little bit, but we didn't
Okay.
do a stream. So
Right.
I'm,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
looking forward to that tomorrow. That's going to be an absolute blast. We have so much fun because we don't see eye to eye, but we get each other, and it's usually laid back. We're just making fun of everything, and so this week will be over on mine, and then we'll be swapping over to hers the following Friday. That's why I'm trying to get all this stuff put together for her. So that way I can just send it over to her. She can upload it. So that way it just seems like the same stream just on somebody else's channel. It'll be awesome.
Yeah.
And welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome,
Mo's a hoot.
everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. Mo's an absolute hoot. She just like, we have so much fun together. I mean, I don't stream with people that really aggravate me. In case you guys haven't noticed. I like to have
What the hell am
fun
I doing here?
because you're awesome. Don't you start with that crap.
You and Volstorm and you and Diva. Well, I mean, I can't even, I mean, she's just so far above all of us put together. It's not even.
Yeah,
but you and
blows
Volstorm
me
just
out.
keep me around because I make you look pretty. So whatever.
Well, that's true, but you just make us sound awful. So what we got here is Bubbles decided to file something new because 24 hours of getting his ass handed to him by a judge wasn't soon enough. So he had to actually come in and say, oh well, let's go ahead and file another ridiculous bunch of crap. So here it is, a request to excuse mandatory mediation pursuant to paragraph 9.1. I think that's 9.1. It's really hard to tell because he uses Times New he uses the Roman script up here, and then for the rest of it use some sort of comic sorry, it's not. It's Adamus or something like Addis or something.
Yeah, we'd have to look it up whether that's a subsection I or a 1 or.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Okay, so pursuant to this paragraph, final scheduling order and referral to mediation document number 37. You know what? I hadn't pulled that up. I'm such an idiot. I probably should have pulled up document 37, just because that right there probably would have helped out quite a bit. Okay, let's see. Document 37. It says final scheduling mediation referral. Currently, the court is the parties Rule 26 report filed on November 26. The court held a status conference on November 12th, 2024. The discussion of the matter scheduling with the parties, consistent with the parties' Rule 26 report and discussion held on November 12th. The court orders the following. With respect to any matters not addressed herein, the initial scheduling order, document 27, remains in effect. The parties have until November 15th, 2024 to provide 26 mandatory disclosures. Parties have until December 18th to join additional parties and amend the pleadings. And the deadlines for the filing of any motions to compel discovery is April 7th, 2025. The deadline for the completion of all discovery is April 7th. And then dispositive motions have to be done April 28th. Final pretrial conference shall be held August 11th, 2025. Jury trial would be scheduled August 25th, 2025. So what is he talking about? Maybe counsel of record primarily responsible for the matter. Okay.
It might be a subsection.
A, B, C, D, E, F, I. The referral to mediation does not automatically toll the time for completion of any other matter in the case. Okay, maybe that's not it.
No, it would be an L then.
Parties,
yeah, there you go.
Here it is.
Yeah.
L. The parties may request the court excuse this mediation requirement upon showing of good cause. Okay. Here's the judge's point. Additionally, the parties may request a settlement conference before a magistrate judge in lieu of mediation. A request to excuse mediation must be made on or before January 18th, which today is the 16th. A request for a settlement conference must be made on or before 28 days after the discovery deadline. Okay, so what he's trying to say is excuse this mediation for requirement upon showing of good cause. Now, that is probably going to be the most important thing in this, because that is the first part of this. It says, and I'll repeat it again, the parties may request the court to excuse this mediation requirement upon showing of good cause. Now, there's also an additional part that gets added on to that. That additional part is the parties may request settlement conference before a magistrate judge in lieu of mediation. A request to excuse mediation must be made on or before January 18th, 2025. Okay. So all these are just in addition to this. So he has to show good cause. Okay. So we'll get into that. So to excuse mediation for good cause. First, the defendant's pending motion to dismiss under 12 whatever, directed at 4 of the 6 counts in the operative complaint, if granted, would eliminate much of the plaintiff's potential claimed damages. He's an idiot right there. Pending motions to dismiss under this, directed at 4 of the 6 counts of the operative complaint, if granted, would eliminate, but the judge isn't going by what may or may not happen. What it means is, have they been eliminated? Have you shown good cause to have them eliminated? No, apparently not. If granted, would eliminate much of the plaintiff's potential claim damages. The defendants filed their motion September 7th. I believe those counts failed to state a claim and cannot be cured by amendment. Well, he doesn't have to amend it at all. So he's a little slow there. Defendants filed this. This was demonstrated by plaintiff's inability in his deposition to identify any statement. He identified plenty of statements.
Yes. See, again, this is where, in particular, the useless turds and other individuals get confused. In this case, what he's talking about right here is the fact that Jeremy was the deposed. You are not required, as the deposed, to bring in a file of paperwork laying out all of your evidence in a deposition.
Nope.
And that's what they keep saying. Oh, he hasn't shown any evidence. He doesn't fucking have to.
He doesn't have to.
Part of the deposition is part of the deposition is part of the process. He doesn't have to bring in all the evidence and show you line by line, sheet by sheet. He's not required to do that.
And the judge, I have a feeling, is going to look at this and go, you don't have anything here. This is nothing. So this is their first point. Failed to claim, cannot be cured by amendment. This was demonstrated by plaintiff's inability in his deposition to identify any statement, either by defendant, containing threat of instruction, or any other actions by the defendant's constituting tortious interference. Sweetheart, this isn't about tortious interference. This is about defamation. You dumbass. Jesus. Defendants believe those claims cannot proceed under the standing governing, and that was thus premature to mediate without knowing whether those claims will remain in the case. No, the claims will remain in the case. The claims are still there. You just don't know how to do a deposition, probably because you're so used to settling these things out of court that you don't know how to actually operate inside a federal court. Second, the defendants intend to file their own damages claims for themselves and Preston's minor child against the plaintiff. That has no effect on this case whatsoever. Nor should it. I don't see any reason why this should have anything to do with what they intend to file, what they're going to file, what they may file in the future, what kind of frivolous litigation that they're going to file. Doesn't matter. Under this right here, because I pulled up this code right here, and it doesn't matter. It does not matter, because they are the ones that are in the wrong. They did not file a countersuit in this matter. The laws, claims of harassment, defamation, invasion of privacy, intrusion, blah, blah, and blah, blah, and blah, blah, and blah, blah, emotional distress, malicious prosecution, and other claims. These claims arise from plaintiff having targeted the defendants in nearly 200 YouTube videos since May of 2023. No, they have not targeted them. That was not a target, you dumbass. All they did was film them being dumbasses. That's it. There was no targeting. These people came after them. They filmed them doing stupid things.
Well, they're throwing in the whole idea too. The previous ones about in the previous case with Lynette Preston and John Cook's depositions too.
That doesn't matter because they're the ones that dropped that case.
I know.
Why did they drop the case?
But that's part of the claim.
Why? Oh, because, well, let's see. Because they're a public figure. There was no defamation. They couldn't get a temporary restraining order. They couldn't even get a restraining order against the Hales because the judge screwed that thing all the way up 9 ways to Sunday. Well, if you got a problem, go after the judge. Like, why aren't you going after Judge Grudge? That's what I don't understand. Right. Fools.
Well, he did, but he totally screwed that whole thing up, like you said. They did get one against him. And it totally screwed him over, and it was clearly unconstitutional.
But that was only a temporary
just alone. Oh, well, I know, but still, precluding somebody from driving down a publicly accessible roadway, the fuck out of here.
That was the judge. That's why and that stuff was about to get thrown out of court.
Yeah.
Like they were moving this into it for another judge to handle it because this judge screwed it up so damn badly.
Yeah. Well, that's why he's been removed, at this point from, that I know of, 3, maybe 4 cases,
something like that. But he is the judge of that area, so it would not be uncommon for it to land on his desk, and he's probably one that handles those kinds of cases. So it wouldn't be abnormal for him to get that. And all that he does now is somebody files a motion to have him removed, and he does it voluntarily.
But still, it's all because of his bias, clear bias and stupidity. I mean, he's sitting there coaching from the bench. He's sitting there giving her legal advice from the bench. You can't do that. No.
And he knows he was wrong. That's why he recuses himself.
Yeah.
I mean, they had to come in and slap him down and say, you can't do this crap.
Yeah.
So it does. So here's the thing. If there's 200 YouTube videos since May of 2023, who has been the main proponent of pushing videos about them and their lives? Okay. Because you've got the Kankle twins over there, or as you call them, the 2 turds or walruses or whatever the hell you want to call themselves. I'm thinking like spandex that broke, something like that.
Yeah.
It just, they've been constantly on this campaign of continuing the lie, the perpetuating of this lie.
Right.
And so he's saying there would be no reasonable expectation that mediation could resolve the disputes between the parties considering these impending claims. Sweetheart, you're wrong. And so you're saying that mediation could there's no expectation that mediation couldn't resolve it? Well, guess what? The judge is going to look at this and he's going to go, guess what? Guess what? You're right. Mediation can't resolve it. No, the case isn't going to be dropped and we're going to continue on with this. But they continue on with their more bullshit. Third, although vexatious litigation based on present action. Wait, are you talking about the vexatious litigation that you caused on DY guy? Let me see. Is it that, or is it the vexation litigation against Therese Granger and all of the people that you claim were trespassing? Would it be the vexatious litigation of trying to get a restraining order on your? I mean, which vexatious litigation? Oh, you're saying that this was vexatious litigation against your clients because they defamed him. No, it would be proper. It would be proper.
Well, so, everything it's beyond just the defamation. It's the totality,
and of course, he's saying the defendants believe the present lawsuit is vexatious and contrived to fulfill the plaintiff's YouTube storylines. Judge doesn't care about storylines on YouTube. What the judge cares about is that Jeremy has shown through his initial filing that there were signs written about him. And those signs were defamatory. And
it doesn't matter how many people have seen it. And that's something that apparently they get caught up on. Oh, well, how busy is that? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if one person saw it. It doesn't matter if 200,000 people saw it. The fact that it was done and placed out in public view, that is the crux of it. Doesn't matter.
By a public figure doing that. I mean, I could pull up all the cases where people have lost their ass over this. I mean, think about this. They went over after Alex Jones, and it was in the billions. What was it? 1.5 billion.
I don't remember.
That they sued
crazy
him for.
Number. Yeah.
And these families won. He doesn't have that kind of money, but they sued him for it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how much money you have or how little you have. They can come after you. They can sue you. The YouTube storylines doesn't matter. They've made the defense in Preston's young child the involuntary. So no, you made the child.
Yeah, exactly.
You made the child the big deal.
Yep. And that is part of the track record, because the child was made the issue in North Point. And again, don't forget, this shit goes back to when she was a dependent in Germany. So she is literally an international shitbag.
An international shitbag?
Yeah.
That would be about right.
She's achieved James Bond status. She's internationally known because she's known to the German authorities too.
Ah, yeah. I'm sure they would like to have a talk with her, wouldn't they? In addition to the above listed claims, defendants will add claims. Sweetheart, you lost your opportunity. We'll add claims for vexatious litigation if, okay, so this right here is a threat. We'll add vexatious litigations if and when, as they expect, the present lawsuit terminates in their favor. This right here is a threat. There is no reasonable expectation that mediation could lead to resolution of the disputes between the parties, because any settlement of the present lawsuit would prejudice, in fact, defeat the ability of the defendants to pursue their vexatious litigation claims. Any settlement of the present lawsuit would defeat. I would hope so. I would hope so that it would defeat it. That doesn't put it out of bounds, just because this lawsuit would defeat those vexatious claims, because it would basically prove that everything that they said was true. And them coming after Jeremy after that, it would just be ridiculous, because they know that they would lose. So just because they lose in this one, they would lose in any future ones to come after them. It's telling them to stop pulling their shit. They can't stop pulling their shit. It just it is beyond their intelligence to stop going after this guy. What is wrong with them?
Yeah.
Finally, the defendants are indigent. Does not matter. This right here does not matter.
Nope.
And you can look up the case law on it. It does not matter. If you defame somebody, you can be held liable for defamation. It doesn't matter if you're poor and you're going after somebody that's rich. It doesn't matter if you have one leg and you're going after somebody that has four. They don't look at it that way. Mm-hmm. They do not have money. Doesn't matter. They did not choose for the plaintiff to sue them. Yes, they did. Absolutely every single bit of that. They did choose for them to be sued. They were
told, warned them over and over again. Yep.
They were told over and over again, stop, 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 stop. Stop doing this. Stop doing this. Mm-hmm. And they continued. And they still continue to this day.
Well, like I said before, too, you've heard those, for those that have heard the recordings, it wasn't AI. It wasn't made up or anything of that nature. Those were words out of Lynette Preston's own mouth in regards to the effect of just wanting him to settle. Either way, the intent was to get money out of him. One way or the other. Hump his leg, get credit from him, have him throw money at them, have them help him with their turtle rescue, their YouTube, whatever. Or to go after him.
Yeah.
Either way, their intent from the very beginning has been to get money out of him. Plain and simple.
Welcome all you tug raiders, and there is a goal tonight. I'll play a new song for you if you can, if you guys feel so inclined. Don't break yourselves in trying to support the channel.
Exactly,
Every
Lindy.
little bit helps.
That's all they had to do is just keep their cockwash shut. That's all they had to do.
Yeah,
And
that's
walk
it.
away. But nope.
All they didn't have to post anything on YouTube. They didn't have to post anything on Facebook. They didn't have to post anything on TikTok or whatever bullshit forum that they're using. More than likely it's Facebook, because that's where all the boomers post their crap. Just kidding. I don't know, because I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those where at any point in time they could have stopped. They could have not engaged. They could have said, nope, not talking about it. I'm walking away. But they didn't. They continued on.
Well, and then continuing to
on.
perpetuate this lie, just like with this Christmas crap.
Yes.
It wasn't the fact. They continuously lie about that. Flat out lie. As if Jeremy Hales or George or whomever else was standing out there wiggling their booger hooks in that child's face saying, oh no, because you're this child, you're not allowed to come and participate in this Christmas at the Creek. That is a lie. That was not the case. Lynette Preston and John Cook were not allowed to be there. That child could have had another family member. That child could have had a family friend take them and would have been more than welcome.
Yep.
But they continue to perpetuate this lie. And they're perpetuating this lie to do exactly what they've been doing, to get money, to grift this. And then every time that they see or they think that Lynette Preston is being bullied or what have you, or they feel like they're being attacked or whatever, what do? As I've said many times before, they hold this child up as always she's a shield and continue to sling their bullshit down range at other people, but then want to sit there and say, oh, but you can't say anything back to us. You can't say anything because of the child.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here.
What was the story from Germany? Oh,
apparently it was very similar to the things that have been going on, where she would be put under the microscope or scrutinized, and then she would turn around and start accusing people of child-related things. The same track record that she's had all along for quite some time, even well before this.
Now you have to understand that there's a reason why she would take pictures of John and the child in the same bed. There's a reason why she would do that. All I have to do is point back to Amber Heard. Okay, so what could be completely just him crashed out and the child crawling up in bed and crashing out, and completely innocuous, nothing going on. She snaps a picture. She snaps a picture, and then they put that out there to make it look like something nefarious is going on when nothing was. See, those are the kinds of games that these kinds of people play. We saw the same thing happen with Amber Heard. They did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
She would film Johnny Depp whenever she would push all the buttons. She knew which buttons to push. Whenever he's dealing with an absolute crisis. And she comes in there filming him pushing his buttons, and all of a sudden he flies off the handle, and then he finds out that she's recording it. It's like, why are you recording this? I mean, it's no different. It's a game that these people play. They push the buttons, they do things to get under your skin, you lose your cool, and then they have it on tape, and then they go, look how awful, woe is me. Woe is me. We've seen this time and time again.
Yeah, she constantly plays the victim. Yep.
Yes.
It's everybody else.
And all she's doing is she's getting these kinds of evidence because, sorry, John, but you're probably going to get screwed over by her multiple times.
Yeah, it reminds me of making
John's
up
a good
records.
Person, just saying that he's. I'm just saying.
Making up things or utilizing other things or manufacturing things, kind of like somebody else who recently had been doing that,
Yeah.
An LO or something like that, using fake letterheads and, sonograms. And it just, I don't know. Can't quite put my finger on it.
Yeah, it's really odd how these kinds of things just perpetuate. And it's the same thing. I mean, if you look at oh yeah, you know what? I forgot. Damn it. Let me get that on there. Let me get that super sticker on there for you. You're such an absolute sweetheart. Thank you so much, Teresa Schaefer, for $3 super sticker. We got you right there. Oh yeah, that's nice virgin territory. Ooh, sweet. We got you. We got you covered. No, we've seen this happen before in recent stories, in recent days. These kinds of things happen. Additionally, the parties may request a settlement conference before the magistrate judge in lieu of mediation. Well, the defendant limited means should be considered in excusing them from costly mediation that is unlikely to succeed, more so given the plaintiff's publicly stated purpose of using this litigation to inflict financial burden on him. No. See, here's the thing. More than likely, if I was Jeremy, if I was in his situation, I'd be like, absolutely, we'll mediate this to make sure that every single thing that they have said, that they retract, that they never speak to my clients again. If they post anything out ever again, that they lose absolutely everything. That would be my settlement offer. That they immediately go to jail, do not pass go, that the child gets put in protective custody, and they don't get anything. That's my offer, because the kind of shit that they've been pulling is so far beyond it pales beyond any comprehensible way of wording how this just seems the absolute worst situation. Because right now you have to understand that these assholes that he is suing, they have nothing to lose. They have nothing to lose, which means that they will do the most vile, evil things.
Mm-hmm.
And they will continue doing those vile, evil things.
Yep.
They will not stop.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Jeremy's just tired of it. Tug Raiders, welcome again. Welcome.
Well, that's why I said it's not, and he's made that statement. It doesn't matter. He's not going to sell. He's not going to settle.
No.
At this point, it's gone too far, too long, and it's just scorched earth.
Yeah.
And whoever's in the way is going to get burned down. So.
And Bruce, I think, understands this, or at least he's beginning to understand it. That he stepped into a hornet's nest.
I don't know. He's pretty fucking dense. So,
well, it's easy to make that not so dense. Yeah. Really, there's ventilation.
So far up his own ass, he can't see where he's coming or going. So,
Tracy,
and he keeps shooting himself in the foot.
Thank you so much for the super chat. She says, next time I need to tell someone to shut their gup, I will now be calling it a cockwasher.
Yeah.
I love it. This is what I love about the YouTubes. And I am going to give you this virgin spot right down here on the lip.
There you go.
Yeah, right there. That's you. That's you right there. That's it, super chat. Because yes, use that. Use it. It is not copywritten.
No, you are free to throw that around at your will.
We didn't tell you that you should. We're just telling you.
Yeah, whatever.
Welcome, Tug Raiders. Welcome, Tug Raiders.
Hi, everybody from Mist. Yeah, hi, everybody.
Yes. They're all still coming in, and they'll rewatch this. I hope that you guys rewatch this, because it is most important that this kind of garbage gets called out multiple times. It should be stopped. Mm-hmm. What exactly is a cockwasher?
Yeah.
Well, and thank you, Cat Watcher. You're awesome. well, let's see. We won't talk about that here, because that would be very, very phylactic.
I could just say either you know or you don't.
Right there, that one is you right there. Just stick that bad boy on there. Thank you so much for the super chat. and we're bedazzling this thing. I mean, look,
it's man. You're gonna.
I'm going to have a hard time wearing this thing.
You are going to look pretty.
It's going to get heavy.
I know. You're going to have to get another helmet because once that thing gets all bedazzled up there, you're not going to want to damage that when you're, wall testing.
No, that yeah, it won't be good for wall testing. Oh, wait. Jeremy wins. You all should do a celebration live together. Tug, Megan, Larry, Jeremy, George, Yamaha, Shizzy. It's not just about the celebration. It is that Jeremy is trying to get his life back. And that is and as big of a win as it is, it's still quite a bit of a loss because think about this. You're used to just chugging along. You've got your content going. You've got a business you're running, and then somebody comes in and they burn the whole thing to the ground, and you keep building as they're burning. He's doing the best that he can. It's more than just a celebration. Welcome.
And it is. It does take a toll. It's very mentally and physically draining to go through these things. It's not fun by any stretch of the means. Anybody that sits there and, I mean, you can have a dark humor about it, if you will, gallows humor or whatever. But for people who seriously just want to throw this shit out there and think it's all fun and games and laugh about it, and oh, ha, 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 clearly they've never been through anything of this nature because it's not fun and games.
Yes.
It's very draining, physically, financially, mentally, emotionally. Yeah.
It'll make you ill. And Kyra Lee says, thank you very much for the answer about Germany. Yeah, the same thing was happening there. Thank you so much, Carly. This one right here is for you. Thank you very much right there. That is awesome. No, that is, and it is. Well, Burns, I'm sorry about that. I'm working on planning a protet. It won't let me spell the words. So if you know, you know. Prostate. I don't know. Planning. I don't know what you're planning. Damn it.
Fingers up.
Oh, called it a child disposal.
Child disposal. Yeah. Oh,
thank you. Oh,
I think what? For me, that just seems to roll off the tongue easier for me. I think there are many different things that you can.
Right there. There we go. All right. Thank you so
many
much.
Different adjectives.
Called it a child disposal. You guys are so bad. But we did have fun here. Yeah. And this is why we make it fun. Defendants limited means should be considered. No, never. Limited means should never be considered. Nope. For excusing them from costly mediation, because see, it didn't work that they could get the judge removed. It didn't work that hey, the judge is like, we're going to be in Gainesville. What's your complaint now? Oh, now it's even worse. Oh, we can't continue on because we don't have any money. Do you think the judge sees through this? You think the judge looks at this and says, oh yeah, you're absolutely right, just because they can't afford it. But you already said that if they were in Gainesville, there would be no problem. But you found out that we were in Gainesville. Judge is going to see through this. I don't think he's going to let them continue delaying.
Yeah.
I really don't. I think the judge is going to see right through this. The floofy overlords demand I send fish sticks money as they don't do breadsticks. Thank you so much. And it's not, I mean, it's I think it buys my bourbon at this point. But of course, here you go, right there. You have to understand that this particular month, I'm only drinking on the weekends, and next month I won't be drinking at all. We want to see somebody get all cranky and pissy and take away my beer. Damn it! No, so this month is going dry. On the weekends is the only time that I drink, and then next month will be the entire month, or at least as long as I can stand it before I punch something. Probably my helmet. But you can still send fish stick money over here. And sings I'm forever blowing bubbles, hearing that name. You shouldn't be blowing bubbles, really. You shouldn't be blowing bubbles. That comes out wrong. It comes out wrong. Thank you, Wishful Wind. I appreciate you so much. That one right there is for you. That was awesome. Thank you so much for being a member of this crazy nut house. And by the way, guys, I am working on getting the merch store set up. It has been a very difficult thing because YouTube is asshole and it doesn't work well with the damn shopping thing. So I'm still trying to get it set up.
Yeah, they got a lot of weird things going on. I mean, they're going through and they're whacking people that they think, subscribers they think are bots, or they're going through this bot purge, or however they're classifying it. Yeah. And so,
well, it's the merchandising. I'm just trying to get some, man, I've got so much like cool merchandising stuff that I can't even release yet. Like I've even working on getting a new logo and all that kind of stuff. Oh my gosh. It's going to be so awesome. I mean, I'll show you later, but yeah, I have to keep some of these things under wraps. I'm doing half dry February. No more cast strength for breakfast. Brandon. Oh, I love it. And that's the thing is I'm very limited on the times that I can drink. Defendants' limited means should be considered excusing them from costly mediations unlikely to succeed. Well, okay, I can understand that. More so given the plaintiff's publicly stated purpose of using this litigation to inflict financial burden on them. No, he said that he wants to make sure that they don't ever do this again. Ever. Yeah. For all these reasons, defense respectfully requests that mandatory mediation be excused at this time. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. It's not all peaches and cream. It's not all peaches and cream.
This is what they asked for. This is exactly what they asked for.
Yes.
Going off.
And they've been asking for it.
Yes.
They've been saying, come sue me.
Yep.
Like, what are you going to do?
When you fuck around to find out and you start this shit and you get the ball going because you want to dance with somebody, this is what happens. So I got a feeling they're just going to have to suck it up.
Yeah, I think that, I don't know how the judge is going to rule.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to sit there and read his mind, but... Yeah.
But from what he's,
but they also have case law behind it as well. So,
well, the case law is very slim to none. I mean, I've read what the case law is, and it's very slim. It's very slim. But yeah, he said Yamaha going off cockwasher at times too is effing.
Well, I meant in regards to the court, as far as for their indigent status or whatever playing an effect into it. That doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
No.
Here's hoping you. Oh my gosh, I hadn't even noticed. Jeez, thank you, Patrick W. How you doing? Hoping I hit 7K tonight. I don't know how far away am I from even doing that. I have to look. And of course, YouTube takes their time. Thank you, Patrick W, for being here for 7 months. You are a gem, and that one right there is for you. Oh yeah, nice.
And Darlene's got a point, and I was very clear about that from the very beginning. Like I said, how this whole thing started, because people say, what business is it of yours? Blah 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 blah. We were fine in our own little world over here, doing our thing, having fun, hanging out, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, all this stuff started coming up about, this judge in Florida and blah, blah, blah. So this goes back to the first issue with
God, when was that?
And Jeremy Hales. And that was a while ago.
That was May of last year?
Yeah, something like that. Started watching this Judge DeThomasis. And then, of course, everybody started coming up with Judge Grudge and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And so we went through watching that and seeing how big of a train wreck this guy is. And then it came out, what really kicked it off was when the depositions came out. And I tried to sit back objectively and watch. That was my first introduction to the best of my, outside of the court stuff that was going on there, but really sitting there getting to watch or trying to listen to Lynette Preston. And my objective viewpoint lasted a hot second. And then Bubbles came over here after that. It was shortly thereafter or during that he came over here and started humping your leg and shitting all over the porch here. And then when he got shot down, that's what kicked all this shit off. And they've been ever since going out after anybody that is any way, shape, or form connected to, in particular, Megan Fox or Tug. That's why he's gone after Dave Neal and or other people have had things said about them I know, but other people that have come up here, not just me, but other people that have come up here on just your channel, just to read shit, just to have fun and hang out.
Lauren had no idea what was going on.
Exactly.
She had no idea what was going on over here. And so Sherry says, Yamaha, what do you call a cock washer? I can't help pointing out the similarities between douche and baby ging ging. They are the new tonsil twins, the broken ones. Thank you so much, very much. And Max Lab says, Lisa has her depot the 24th. That is correct. That is correct. She has her depot the 24th of this month. So she will be required to be there. And if she isn't, well, that is not going to look too good for their side. Of course, she's so smart that I'm sure that she's been coached all the way through this. Thank you very much. That is for you. Thank you for your membership.
So I'm confused because I've kind of been, I only get hit with this stuff every now and then when something like a new filing of Bubbles, for instance. So what, have they officially been added to this? What's her depot about? What's that in regards to?
No, they can be added to be a depot without having to be added to the case. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That is for you, Taz. I appreciate you. No, so on a deposition, you can add anybody to the deposition because you're doing a fact finding. That's all the deposition is.
Okay, so they're just on the fact finding. Okay.
Yeah. So they're required to be there for the 24th to basically give their deposition, whatever that might be. And of course, they're probably losing their absolute mind over it. Super sticker. Thank you, Cynthia. It's for 99. Man, you guys are just like throwing it up there. Like I'm gonna end up getting all naked here pretty soon. You never know. You don't want to see that, by the way. Just saying. You think you do, but then once you see it, you go, no, I really didn't want to see it. Thank you, Shizzy. You can put it away now. There we go. That one, doggone it. This one's being a really difficult sticker. Why do you have to have such a difficult sticker? Thank you right there. That one's for you so much. Thank you for the 999 super sticker. No, it is coming. It is going to come to a head. And I think once the judge hears what that deposition entails, that he's not going to be very happy. He's not going to be very happy at all. And especially with him filing this kind of crap, I don't think the judge is going to be appreciative of it. You'd have to change the title. Brandon, what is that? He said, public service announcements. If you want to be involved in litigation, Forrest Gump can beat you in a foot race and an IQ test. Grift anywhere. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, brother. Let's go. You have been such a long time supporter of this chat and this channel, and you are one of the most fun people to run into. Thank you so much, brother. That one right there is for you. You get a silver star. Thank you, brother. And got another super sticker. Emma Washington, thank you. Thank you so much for the super sticker. And I'm gonna have to keep like throwing these things up there. Like you guys really want to make this thing bedazzled, don't you? Awesome.
Oh yeah, they want to make that thing covered up.
Yeah, these people are morons, and they have been. Yeah. They've been constantly doing the most moronic shit. Let's see. We'll wait for a little bit before we get up the letter, and that's awesome. She's got like this the last super sticker that came up from Emma is like this it looks like a pigeon and he's working out. It says fast
fist bump.
Jeez, I'm so blind. And then of course Cynthia with her $9.99 one was just I think she's in love with you. I really do. I think her
Who?
ovaries have dropped. Cynthia, she gave a super sticker up here, and she's got just like, no, it's not that one. It was up here a little bit. It'll show up. Cynthia, there it is. I don't know. I'm there it is. Yeah, that one right there. Cynthia, she was just like, it was like big hugs and just like, loving it. She's loving the Yamaha. What a great night. It has been a great night. Thank you so much for this. Monica Gellett, you are awesome. You are absolutely awesome. Man, you guys are going to
and don't forget to check all your subscriptions to anybody that you like or whatever. And don't forget to hit those likes, the thumbs up and share it out. Because like Welsh Lady Reed said, and we were just saying a little bit ago, they've been going through and doing this weird thing as usual. So they clear out the YouTube stuff all the damn time. It is not untold. I've seen it where like I gain like 100, lose 200. Yeah,
and it makes no rhyme or reason. It makes you think
no, and it pisses me off because for me, for example, there are a lot of things in like woodworking or leatherworking or napping or whatever that I don't do every single day. Napping as in, napping stones for arrows.
I nap every
not fucking
day.
sleep. Yeah, I don't watch those sleep streams. That's just creepy. But that I don't do every day. And so there are certain people that I subscribe to. Well, it may be months before something comes up and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot how to do this, or how should I do that? And then I go to watch this person and I can't find them. Well, because YouTube went through and without my say so or okay, unsubscribed to me. Because according to them, I haven't watched them enough or what have you. Well, that's my business. So.
Oh yeah.
It's just, it's crazy.
I have a cracking bubbles picture for you, Shizzy, but no idea how to get it to you. Well, that will be changing very soon. I will hook you up. Give me a second. That one's for you, Rachel, right there. Rachel, right now I'm getting a PO box set up, but the location that I'm talking to currently, they don't have any boxes open. So as soon as they get some boxes open, and I don't live in the boonies either. It's with all the weather and all that kind of stuff. So I will have a PO box open soon, and if you're trying to send stuff to me, you'll be able to send it there. So and that's part of getting my merch set up and all that kind of stuff. Just be patient. Be patient. You'll be able to get it.
That way he can't get mad at me when I sneak over to his porch and leave that burning bag of dog shit anymore.
Is that you again?
I just sent it to him in the mail.
I wonder if Bubbles is going to represent all the ecosystem.
I got tired of him calling the cops on me. So
cover it with their charms. No. See, Yamaha is the one that's charming. I am loud, obnoxious.
Charming. I don't know about that.
Charming. Thank you, Mike, for the $5 super chat. It's so good to see you, Del.
Yeah.
So good to see you. Yeah,
You
have to understand that the Iron Rabbit has been here for.
Iron Rabbit is.
She's
the boss. She's the shit. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't mess with Iron Rabbit. You mess with Iron Rabbit, and she will put a hurting on you. Yeah. Well, and she might put a hurting on me too. That's why I don't mess with her. It's like, no, I ain't messing with her. She'll break me in two. Don't put it out with your boots, Shizzy. Don't. No, they're Velcro shoes. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I can get them
she
off.
runs her own farm too. I mean, she'd fucking wear your ass into the ground on that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to mess with her. She'll put a hurt on you. Okay. So I did meet the goal. So I can play one of the new songs I've been working on. I was going to do one of them, but I decided that's probably not a good idea. whenever you hear the lyrics, it's like, oh my God, I didn't realize it. And it wasn't me that made the damn song. It was AI that made the damn song. So
You got to read Michelle Smuck.
What did Michelle
Jesus.
Smuck say?
Oh my God.
I'm looking for it. I don't want to read shit.
It's right up on it.
Is it above?
It's where a Welsh lady reads put her. Yeah, there you go.
Well, apparently I can't send super chats tonight, but some smuckly education for us tonight. The female version of "suck my" is "kiss my." You're good. You're good, Smuck. You're pretty good. Oh my God. Let me see if let me get this. It's like, oh my God. You are so wrong, girl. You're so wrong. I love it. Let me see. Music. Oh, okay. I'm going for the wrong damn thing. Let me pull up this, and this will get you the newest song. Okay, that one I've already got. Already did that one. So it was that one, or was it this one? It was, oh, yeah. Let me make sure this is the correct one. I got to double check. That's one of them. I want to make sure I got it right. Okay. And that I'm just double checking because I have to make sure that I don't play something I already played for you. And this one. Okay. I just had to make sure. All right. So this one was one that I was working on the other day. And it is going to be just for you guys. Present, share screen. I just had to listen to it and make sure, because I don't want to give too much of it away. You know what I mean? All right. Right there. And share. All right. So this is an oldie, but it is going to be uploaded part of the album.
In the trailer park tonight, welfare broads are looking for a fight. Shine loud under the moon, chaos gonna come real soon. Hair is pulled, clothes are torn, trash talk flying since the morn. Been in that room going on a week, stain-filled rooms of dirty sheets. Trailer park drama, you've been duped. Welfare mamas on YouTubes. No better than a poop bucket, that I'll tell ya. Thankless hearts and minds so jealous. Lawyers peek through broken blinds. Gossip spreads, they're intertwined. Attacking old men riding the short butts. In this tobacco smoke-filled haze, such a fuss. Fists of thrown, tears of cry. Yeah, they got no place to hide. Drama queens, as they all know, chasing no names, it is just a show. Trailer park drama, you've been duped. Welfare mamas on YouTubes. No better than a poop bucket, that I'll tell ya. Thankless hearts and minds so jealous. Trailer park drama, you've been duped. Welfare mamas on YouTubes. No better than a poop bucket, that I'll tell ya. Thankless hearts and minds so jealous.
Yeah. 3, 4. I'm actually indigent right now, so we won't see that actual. I don't know what that means, Ellie God. I really don't. No, you don't have to pay to be seen. You're actually indigent right now, so we won't see that actual address for the trial is listed as Pensacola, not Gainesville, like the judge said. Well, you have to understand that the judge said that it's going to be in Pensacola. The trial will be in Pensacola. Okay. So I don't know what you're going off on, because this right here, the trial is not supposed to be until August, and the judge already said that it was going to be in Pensacola. So that's all he's talking about. Does that make sense? I hope that does, because it's pretty straightforward. No, you don't have to pay to be seen here. It's just whenever chat is flying by, I can only catch so much, Ollie God. But I do appreciate you being here. So the reason the judge has it set for the depositions, for the mediations, and all of those other things will probably be held in Pensacola, because the judge doesn't need to be traveling outside of where his normal place is. So that's why you would see it there.
Yeah, I thought, wait a minute though. Yeah, I thought that it was actually going to be in, they had just scheduled the redeposition.
Yeah, the redeposition wasn't,
but
redeposition
the trial's in Gainesville.
Yeah, the trial is going to be in Gainesville. So yeah, I don't know what you're looking at. No, yeah, that everybody already knows it's going to be in Gainesville. That's exactly where it's going to be. Now, if there's other stuff that goes on, that may be where the judge keeps it. The judge may keep it wherever he is at, as far as the depositions go, which means that some of the people that are being deposed, he's going to be in his office, and more than likely it will be done via Zoom, unless they become really difficult and they're not answering questions, and then more than likely they will bring them to Pensacola. So here's the thing: whenever you're doing a deposition, okay, especially lately because of all the coof and all that kind of crap, what the judges have been doing to make it easier on everybody, so they can have their social distancing or whatever the hell they want to call it, the judges have been doing these via Zoom, which makes it a lot easier, helps on travel. But whenever, as we've seen, because if you've been here long enough, you'll see that people do, like a lot of your soft sits, a lot of cases are held and seen via Zoom. So even though that way, Jeremy can be sitting there in his attorney's office while they're doing a Zoom deposition, and Bubbles can be sitting in his lovely home in Connecticut or Massachusetts or wherever it is that he happens to be washing penises. He's able to sit there in a bathhouse. It doesn't matter. They'll be able to do the deposition from that location. So just because they're saying that deposition is being held in a certain spot doesn't mean that that's where it's going to be. So that if that explains, I'm really difficult at explaining these, I think, the best way, but I hope that you understand how that works. USC 18 is a federal criminal stalking statute. How can that be permissive counterclaim in a civil trial? Yeah, of course we know that, but you have to understand that hasn't even been filed. This is a threat. That's all it is. That filing is just a threat. That's all that is. He's making a threat to the judge, to Jeremy, saying, we're going to do X, Y, and Z, and therefore we shouldn't have a mediation because of X, Y, and Z. And I don't think that the judge is going to allow it. I think the judge is going to look at it and go, piss off. Like, have at it. But I'm not the judge. Like I said, I didn't expect the judge to come back within less than 24 hours and say your motion is denied. Goodbye. It's already Gainesville. I mean, we saw that yesterday. So, are you ready? Are you ready for a little bit of sad music? I know that you guys are patiently
letter time. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah. There is a letter. Let me get the music up here. Why do I not have it over here? That's so weird. All right, let me move it to a different spot here. I think I have it on this. Nope. And let's see, is it this one? Oh, check. No. Why do I not have it there? Doggone it! It's not switching for me. Okay, it's being a pain in the butt. It's not letting me switch it over. Why is YouTube asshole? I don't understand. All right, give me just a second. I want to restart, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, hello everybody. Yeah. Well, Iron Rabbits is. Let's see, what is that up there? Oh yeah, it is up there at the top. Iron Rabbit put it up at the top. Yeah, don't subscribe to Yamaha Biker, and my stories have nothing to do with any of this stuff. So.
No, you're
it's just.
Yeah. This.
No.
See, does that have my music in there?
Hello. Hi, Robert.
Why did it not show?
And everybody else I missed. Hello.
Yeah, this is it. Ah, there it is. Okay, here we go. Let me get the the music. Get it all queued up. Get the volume good on it.
Ah, here we go. Oh, dear Bubbles. Oh, Bruce, where do I even begin? Another motion, another denial. And yet, here we are again with a fresh pile of desperate legal arguments that only further cement your reputation as the king of futility. Your latest gem, the request to excuse mandatory mediation, is just the kind of incoherent legal spaghetti that keeps the rest of us endlessly entertained. Seriously, thank you for being so bad at this. It's a gift to the world. First off, let's talk about the foundation of your argument. The motion to dismiss under 12b6. Oh yes, the Hail Mary of legal tactics, hoping the judge will sweep away most of the case so you don't have to face the music. Oh, but Brucey, let's not forget your track record here. Your motions are so consistently denied, it's almost like you're running a case study on judicial patience, and shooting yourself in the foot doesn't help. The plaintiff failed to identify extortion or tortious interference. Really? That's your argument? It's giving I don't do the homework, but let me explain why I shouldn't fail the class. No shit. Then we move on to the piece de resistance, your impending damages claims. Wow. Not only are you apparently preparing a legal buffet of grievances, but you've also thrown in a sprinkle of federal stalking statutes and a side of state common law claims. You must think this is an episode of Law & Order. Attention seeker unit.
Or ask you.
Yeah. But my favorite part, your grand claim of being targeted by 200 YouTube videos since May of 2023. Oh, Bruce. That's like saying I keep running into doors while ignoring the fact that you're the one running headfirst into them, and you don't even have a helmet.
I know.
And oh, the claim of vexatious litigation. Let me guess, this lawsuit is nothing but a YouTube storyline? Bruce, I know you're new to this whole lawyering like a professional thing, but you might want to reread the judge's order explaining why your previous motion was denied. Spoiler, it's because your arguments are laughably bad. If this lawsuit really is as vexatious as you claim, then you'd have to explain why you're filing motions that make the judge roll their eyes so hard that they probably need a neck brace. I like
Yes.
Quick, the judge is going out. Hold him in seaside precautions. But the true masterpiece of your motion? The final sob story. We're indigent. We can't afford mediation. We didn't ask for this. Oh, Bruce, it's hard to take this seriously when you've built an entire legal argument on the claim that the plaintiff is using litigation to financially ruin you. And the fucking idiots that you represent started this whole thing.
Yes.
Here's an idea. Maybe stop filing motions that get denied and shooting yourself in the foot on the regular. It's like watching somebody flop around who's bleeding out, and they're just not making any sense. And you might save yourself some cash. Just a thought. If you've ever seen that, you know what I'm talking about.
I do. That's the worst part.
Also, I love the bit about not needing mediation because it would prejudice your total hypothetical future claims. That's rich. It's like saying we can't mediate because we're already planning to sue again. Oh, Bruce, you're not even pretending to want to resolve this. You've laid your cards on the table and, well, they're all jokers. Like you. And let's not ignore the elephants in the room. Plural, that is. Your claim that the plaintiff's purpose is to inflict financial burden on you. Oh, Bruce, buddy. Have you considered that maybe the financial burden comes from filing motions so ridiculous that they could double as comedy sketches? I mean, at this point, you are your own worst enemy. Refer back to the shooting of yourself in the foot. Now let's circle back to why no one takes you seriously. You've become a legal punchline. Judges deny your motions with the same enthusiasm as most people reserve for swiping left on bad Tinder profiles. Yeah. And your insistence on dragging this out while claiming indigence is like showing up to a potluck empty-handed and then complaining about the food. Yeah. Especially, well, no. Bruce, do you ever stop to wonder why no credible attorney wants to even touch your case with a 10-foot pole? Or Volstorm's dick and Shizzy pushing. I had to throw that in somewhere. I'm willing to bet it's because even the best PR spin can't turn this circus into something respectable. It's not surprising the plaintiff's counsel reportedly called your attempt to transfer the case a thinly veiled attempt to remove the magistrate. At least they're being generous. Your attempts at strategy are, well, about as veiled as a fishnet stocking. Attached to someone riding a pole. So here we are, yet again, watching you flail about in the shallow end of the legal pool, splashing wildly and screaming for attention. The judge has denied you. Mediation isn't excused. And here I am, still your daddy, living rent-free in that gaping hole between your ears, while you make a fool of yourself. Warmest regards, Shizzy Wiznut, professional artard, Velcro enthusiast, sanctions whisperer, and still, undeniably, your daddy.
Your daddy.
There were so many things I wanted to laugh at. I was having trouble keeping on track there. Oh my god.
Oh, thank you, chat. You guys are awesome. You guys.
I love your love letters. That's so funny.
He is flailing so badly.
Oh yeah. No. Yep.
Oh.
It is. It's like watching one of the longest death throes that you've ever. Yeah.
It's some point.
About.
Well, and I'm serious in this, that instead of doing good lawyering, he is just flailing. Like he's like taking swings at anything he possibly can. And I have a feeling that once the judge reads this, that he's going to deny it. I just don't see him saying, "Oh yes, because they we'll just ignore the fact that they defamed him, and we'll ignore the fact that we've got you that's about to be added to this, and the fact that what would be just what would be chef's kiss on top of all of this if the judge not only denies it but then rules on all the other motions and goes ahead and just says, you know what, Bubbles, I'm adding you to this case. I'm adding the Kankle twins to this. I'm adding all the people that you've got on that Jeremy put on this list, because it seems to me that this goes really deep and you're fighting really hard to make sure that this doesn't get handled.
Yeah.
Of course, a mediation.
It's very
mediation
clear.
is basically he's saying that this can't be mediated, but yet he has still failed in writing all this. He's failed to have that communication with Shockit. No meaningful conversation happened with Shockit. They didn't get things worked out, and most likely that is because what those files that Shockit is requesting are going to show exactly what they've been saying the whole time. And that right there scares the ever-living bejesus out of him, because that means that once the judge sees those filings, that he's going to say, you know what? This does rise to the level that you as an attorney should be added to this.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's in it up to his eyeballs. I mean, you've seen all the stuff that has been, well, not, let me rephrase that. You haven't seen all the stuff.
No, God,
but we've
no.
seen enough in writing. And of course, the other side wants to sit there and their minions want to sit there and say that, oh, well, it's been manufactured. It's all lies. It's AI, whatever. But these are things that, to my knowledge, have been or are being presented to the court.
Yes.
Where you've seen it in writing in regards specifically to the anti-what-the-hales ecosystem. And
Yeah.
Bubbles is right there as the Pied Piper of this troop of morons, pumping his fist in the air, leading the way.
Yes.
And they keep
And
trying to
just
then
charge
turn
them
around and spin it back that, oh, no, it's Jeremy Hales that has... There's nothing that shows that whatsoever.
No.
That he has, in any way, shape, or form, set up some type of an ecosystem. Clearly, it is in writing that is what they have. And this other notion that, oh, well, he's paying everybody... I don't receive a damn thing. I have no idea what this is coming out about. That Jeremy Hales
I can tell
paying all these YouTubers.
All honesty, I can count on one hand how many times I've talked with Jeremy.
And I've never spoke to the guy.
No,
I've never had a conversation with him. I don't know him from Adam, and he doesn't know me.
Nope.
So where this shit is coming, it's just all this spin and superfluous bullshit. Continuously,
it is. It's like. I've sent him messages of, hey, you want to come on? And sometimes he's not able to, and sometimes he's been able to, but that's about the level of the conversation we have. And anything else people have seen here on stream, except for one. And that was, I believe, on a celebration for him. I believe it was for his birthday, and he was meeting with some people, and he jumped in the back room before the stream started, and he said, congratulations on getting your, I think it was 1,000 subs, and that was really nice of him. And he's like, I'd really like to hang out, but I do have to go. I have people that I'm here with, and he just wanted to congratulate me, and that was the level of. That is the kind of person that he is. He's just as kind and as giving as you could possibly be. And, yeah, sure. There might be things you disagree with. I can't think of a single person that I completely always agree with ever.
Yeah.
But,
even we've disagreed on shit.
Oh God, yes.
So.
Congrats, 7,000.
Hey, yeah. So apparently, yeah. Hey, everybody. Yeah.
Well, thank you, guys.
Congratulations. Apparently, you've hit 7 grand.
We'll see how it sticks, because sometimes it doesn't stick. Those things they come and they go. Thank you very much for the $1.99 super chat. Now I've got to do it. I just did a 5K stream. I've got to do a 7K stream. Thank you, Iron Rabbit. You guys are awesome. And yes, all that it means is now I've got to do something for all you wonderful folks, because I just feel inclined to celebrate with you guys. Here we go. And of course, the weekend is coming, and this is before February, so that means drinking. Wow, that'd be so nice. Celebration, like a real celebration. Thank you so much, Iron Rabbit. I appreciate you.
Oh, okay.
And Sue Scat, 7K, congratulations. R for popping the hut. It's like doing the kick out of that. Oh, the stuff I've been working on is going to blow your mind away. Whenever I get it all up and running, and the merch is going to be awesome. Oh, thank you very much, Sue Scat. I appreciate you. No, the merch is going to be awesome. Now on to 10K. Yeah, that is the goal.
Yep.
That is absolutely the goal.
Yeah.
To hit 10K by the end of the year is my big goal.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. No, I mean, you've been so supportive. Like this is a really very supportive community, and they've done nothing but just do nothing but come in and enjoy the ridiculousness of my streams, because that's what they usually are. Thank you so much, Taz. I appreciate.
Well, that's been our goal all along. I mean, well before any of this stuff came along, was just to be here, just to BS around and have fun and laugh and just, going clear back to the beginning of the stories and all that stuff. When you first started doing that stuff with Caitlin and then Diva and then brought everybody else on board,
Yes,
that's
was
been
the
goal
goal
all along, just to have fun, just to have a place to go to have fun. And then fucking the clown car pulled into your driveway and Bubbles jumped out and shit on the doorstep. So
Death's Angel. I will tell you right now, Death's Angel, reach out to me, email me
to read your romance novels.
Romance novels. Oh, sweetheart, you don't know what we do on Sundays. There you go, right there. We've been reading some of Teresa Finn's books, and I will tell you, those get pretty graphic. Let's put it that way. So I don't think you're gonna break us on anything that you can send. And my email address is pretty easy. It's shizzywisnut@gmail.com. And on Sundays, that's what we do. Is right now we've got some cool stories that are going to be coming up this Sunday. But every Sunday night, 8:00 at night, we read stories. And we read for 2 hours, as long as we can go. And as long as you don't get upset, because we take, what do they call that? Artistic
License.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah.
That is the word.
And then we did change that up. So it's not every Sunday night now. It's every other.
It's not every Sunday night.
Yeah. Every other Sunday.
We've been doing every other Sunday because I want to make sure that everybody gets a little bit of a break. Welsh lady, thank you so much, sweetheart. I'm going to put you right here because you're on the top of my mind, right there, right at the very top. Thank you very much, Welsh lady. I try. I do things. I'm just having fun. But 7K. If you had told me 7K at the beginning of the year, I wouldn't have believed it.
Yeah. No.
It's
come about pretty quickly.
It has. You guys.
Yeah, Miss Ohm. Miss Ohm. I don't know where that stuff comes from. I don't know what you're talking about in regards to Larry, the Dewey guy, or anything that's going on with what you're talking about. But this whole idea that whether it's Jeremy Hales or whatever that is going around and paying me or Shizzy or any of these other YouTubers is just fucking ridiculous. I don't, it's just another spin. It's another lie. I don't have anything to do with them. So
Larry, what? I don't understand.
And I don't even know what that's about. So,
Larry is, I know that he's planning on going after Bubbles for sanctions to get paid and recompensated for his loss of income. And I'm just going to have to keep this. You know what I didn't do? I didn't wear this helmet during the whole thing. So I will put this on just for you guys. I'll even put it on backwards if I need to. All right. Because I normally wear my helmet whenever we do the reading. So because I keep picking it up and sitting it down. Thank you so much. And Michelle Smuck. I fixed it. Another sticker on the inside for me. You know why.
Your helmet's looking good.
It's looking all bedazzled. All right, Smoke. Now, I'm limited on the space inside because it pulls too much of my hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have a whole lot left, so you can't really see. Let's see where. There we go. So those are both Smuck's stars right there. See right there. Those are both her stars.
Okay.
Michelle Smuck, you're an absolute doll. I appreciate you. DUI, driving under the influence. Yeah, well, DUI guy is an attorney in, I think it's Kentucky. I believe that's right. And so he handles DUI cases. So you reach out to him if you get a DUI, and he will represent you. It's not cheap. And, he does YouTube also. And he's pretty damn smart. I mean, does he get things wrong? Yeah, absolutely. But he's still pretty damn bright. That's the thing about attorneys. They win cases, they lose cases, they do really well, they do poorly. But I mean, if there's some issue going on between him and Jeremy, I don't think that's true, because if I'm not mistaken,
she's saying this individual's saying something about some Miss Ohm, I don't give a shit. I don't care what Larry has going on with somebody else. That's between Larry and somebody else. That's not what we're talking about here. So I don't care about whatever you're trying to spin in regards to something else. Plain and simple.
Oh, she's a troll. Oh, that's fine. Let them troll away. Don't worry about the trolls.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
They'll be fine. That you have to understand that the trolls just troll. If you let them, try to spin their foolishness. Let's put it this way. I believe my chat is pretty damn smart. My chat is pretty smart. And whenever they see things that are a little bit of a bullshit story, they'll suss it out, and they'll do the search on their own, and they'll say, oh yeah, that's true, or no, that's not true, or you know what, it really doesn't matter. And that's how I look at it. Yeah. Larry gets stuff wrong. He didn't look at the live. He looked at the trolls site instead of Chris and Tiffany. Yeah, probably. And it happens. Yeah, haters don't worry about them. They're fine. They can hate away all they want to. It is for them. It is a game.
IRSMRT.
Smart. IR smart SMRT. Yep.
No.
But you have to understand that they're going after a guy that wears safety gear and Velcro shoes. I mean, does that show you their level of intelligence if they're going after a complete artard? I mean, come on. I mean, what kind of person do you have to be?
And gloriously, happily does it.
Yeah. I am happy. See,
and reads wonderful love letters, by the way.
I do write wonderful love letters. I like
his special powers give him the ability to write wonderful letters that I enjoy reading because we like having fun.
Yes, so you have to understand we like having fun over here because we don't like to bring people down. We don't want to see people be destroyed. That's the thing about it. It's not about watching people fail, and there's too many people in this YouTube space that are more than happy to watch other people fail because I guess they get some sort of sick masturbation out of it or something. I don't know what it is, but they get something out of it that pleases them.
Well, part of the reason I think it goes into when people watch things like the hoarder shows or things of that nature, that it covers up their own life where they can look at other people, or because they're so miserable that they can look at other people and not have to focus on themselves.
But even some of those hoarder shows, a lot of the times they those people are coming out on top, and they're sort of getting this realization because it's been a while since I watched.
But what I'm saying
people
is
do like that redemption. People like that.
At least I'm not that big of a train wreck, or whatever.
Yeah, I guess I understand.
It allows them to step out of their own reality of their own shit.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what entertainment is. It's a little bit of an escape, and I mean, we all like to escape a little bit.
But there's a lot of them that become really nasty about it too. See, here we're
True,
just going to
true.
say how it is, and a lot of this is our opinions, or it's based on experience. So I have my opinions on things, but a large part of what goes on within this type of genre as well comes out of experience and seeing things how I see them. I don't care about feelings. So
No.
whether or not they feel like they're being belittled or they're being bullied or what have you, that's their, they can infer whatever they want. I don't care.
Being bullied.
I'm just going to call it the way it is, the way that I see it.
So much, Linda.
So,
No, there's a point of being bullied, and that is, well, yeah, we don't bully people here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been people that I've
Just calling
actually
you
had to
out.
remove because they want to come in, they want to bully my chat. Like for example, Bubbles got his happy ass removed from being able to post in here. Now, it doesn't mean he can't watch, which I'm sure that he does, because he just
I'm sure
thinks
he's touching himself in
so
magical
sexy
ways.
with this helmet. He's just like,
yeah.
ooh, let me get a helmet like that. It'll protect my face.
He's vigorously
he's-
rubbing like he's trying to get a genie out of a lamp.
Yes,
No, I'm sure he is.
you have to understand that it's he got removed because he decided he wanted to go on the attack for somebody that was a guest on my channel, and see, we don't allow that here. We don't allow that to happen. See, if he would have behaved like a good little mongoloid, he would have been just fine. He would have been able to, hang out, watch all of it, and enter in his nice little, quips here and there, because, we do poke fun at each other here quite a bit. But whenever you go on the attack viciously on a guest, that means that you're going to get slapped down like the little artard that I am.
Well, and I mean, he's quite honestly, he's a little lefty bitch. He is. He was going ape shit over in general, over anybody that wears a Trump hat or anything of that nature, and just shitting himself sideways. And so that was part of the reason why we brought out the Merry Christmas, Mother, Santa hat. There you go.
Yes, my Santa hat.
Because it sends him sideways.
Oh.
And so because of that, there's a lack of humor. They don't get him. He thinks he's funny. He's tried to apparently write a humorous letter or something to that effect. I can't remember who was talking about
Well, he
that.
tried to write a letter to Larry, didn't he?
Oh, that's what it was.
Failed.
Yeah.
Failed miserably at that,
And
too.
he wouldn't know humor if a dick slapped him in the face. Same with ethics. So, apparently.
Yeah, well, sometimes you got to get a little ween in the face, I guess. I don't know. I try to avoid those things like as much as possible, but having a shizzy ween in your face, I guess, is pleasurable for him.
Everybody's a lot of people have weird kinks.
Maybe he needs a newspaper just to like smack him on the nose or something like that.
I think he just likes being spanked. Sometimes a little pain lets you know you're still alive.
He does hang around with some very large women that are into that kind of thing, and I'm sure they'll be happy to do that for him. And
Could be.
just
Who knows?
whip out those little cat o' nine tails and redden up the little bare ass as much as they possibly can.
That's
Just give a
lot
little
of
whack
leather
whack
coming
here
running
and
at
whack
you.
there.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's like they probably I bet he would look good in a gimp mask.
Oh God, I don't even want. Oh.
Yeah, just
I don't even want to imagine, dude. Now I've got things going through my. I'm gonna have to get out my drill again. I have images. I have things I'm seeing that I don't want to see.
No, you don't want to see those. Did you ever see that movie with Dolly Parton, 9 to 5?
Oh yeah,
And the boss.
that was funny. I do remember.
Boss
that. Yeah, that
that
was
they-
funny.
What is this Eminem? I don't know what this Eminem is.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
comes
that
out,
dude.
he's-
I
he's
can't
got
remember
the
his
lip
name. That dude
stuff.
was so funny. Oh yeah,
Oh,
he was
God,
in
that was-
several good movies. That guy was
Oh
funny.
yes, Yes, he is
Yeah.
so hilarious.
I do remember. That's been a long time. I remember seeing that when I was younger. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but yeah, that was funny.
Yes. Yeah,
That
it was
movie's
an
funny.
absolutely great movie. Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was so much fun. I was at Lily Tomlin, Dolly Parton. Who was the other one? God, was it? No. God,
Dabney
I know the
Coleman.
actress.
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, Dabney Coleman. There you go.
Yeah, Dabney Coleman. Yeah.
Yeah. Ali Quad
Oh,
and Judy Gray. And yeah. Oh,
Oh, that
Christopher
was-
Smith, too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Wasn't Jane Fonda in that too?
Yeah. Well, except for, yeah.
Don't worry. I got on
Jane
Jane
Fonda,
Fonda's
but
nerves.
Outside
Because
of
back
that.
whenever Turner Stadium was, because they replaced Fulton County Stadium. So I went to Fulton County Stadium, and then it was like the last year that was there, and then I went to Turner whenever it was freshly built, with a company that I worked for. They had got seats, and we were about 3 rows behind where Jane Fonda was sitting. Oh yeah, we just harassed her the whole damn game. I think she got up about like the 6th inning and left. we were just like calling her Hanoi Jane.
North
Just,
Vietnam
like,
should just kept her ass.
yeah, should have.
Fucking
Yeah, we just harassed her the whole damn time that she was there. So, yeah. I mean, I would have thrown things at her, but that would have got me thrown out. So it was just better just to holler insults, make it sound like you're hollering at the ball players, you know. But she got the innuendos, I'm pretty sure, because like I said, 6th inning, she was like, no, she was. She
says all kinds of
she's
stupid
very well liked.
shit. Yeah, I saw one of those blurbs where she was on. What was it? Fucking, I can't remember how long ago it was. I think it was somewhere between the holidays and before the holidays. She was on the. What was it? She was on the View, or maybe that was a while ago. I can't.
Yeah,
remember.
what's
on
she
the
going
View
on?
running her. Yeah, she was on there saying some more stupid shit. She's such a. She's just a waste of air and fucking space. Her daddy should have pulled out. I bet you she just embarrassed the shit. I'd like to fucking have the opportunity to talk to him about her, because I'm sure that she was just a complete embarrassment to him.
I'm sure he was just like, what were you thinking? You were doing so well, and then you had to go and act the fool. I think she, and I think deep down she actually regrets that she did that, because she got caught. You know, if she hadn't got caught,
I don't think she regrets it at all. I really don't. I think she is that far. Well, okay. All right.
Because she's always felt that way. Chat, you guys have been absolutely wonderful and glorious. You know how much I appreciate you.
Yeah,
and
thanks,
thank you
everybody.
again for the 7K. And I'll do a celebration stream. It'll probably be over the weekend or something. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just like kick up a video game and just drive a truck the whole time and just like have some
Doesn't
fun.
matter. Any excuse to party, pants or prison, any chance to go pantless or
What? You mean
throwback?
You mean I'm supposed to be wearing pants right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
I refuse to be put in prison.
Yeah.
How dare you? How dare you?
Or this time you could also put on your overalls for Diva.
Oh, that's right. That's right. She does
Diva
like
likes
that.
those overalls.
Yeah, Diva likes it whenever I'm not wearing a shirt. I got the overalls on. She's just like, It's like, it's a good thing that I'm married, or else I'd come over there and tear you apart.
Yeah. And a lot of you heard Diva too. So yeah, go and check out, Diva and Ballstorm.
Well, if you're checking out Diva and Volstorm, you can check out Caliber and Character. That is where you can find both of them.
I'll put that
If I met
on there.
Flux Goosebump, I've been on stream with Flux. Flux is like one of my buds. Flux is one of my buds. Whenever I first started streaming, she was coming on. Now see, Flux and Valhalla and I've had Iron Rabbit on here before. I've had Fast Group on here before, which he's also a vet. We did a little bit of a veteran celebration. Flux couldn't make it that night. We did want to have her on, but we've done other streams with Flux. Flux is an absolute sweetheart. We did get a lot of veterans in here because I don't know. They get me. They understand my humor. How's that?
Hey, Aaron Rabbit, thanks for putting that stuff up there too. But apparently, your link is leaving off the 67.
Yeah, you got to have the 67 in there. So, but it is pinned. But Yamaha's leak is pinned up there at the very top of the chat.
Yeah, you just got to add the 67 to it. But
yeah,
I'll put it right there.
But it's right up there also. Yeah, it's pinned right up there at the very top too. So
yeah, it doesn't have the 67. That's what I was saying.
Up at the very top doesn't have the 67.
Yeah, it's not sent in there. So that's okay.
Do that.
That's all right. We'll get it figured out.
Oh, I got
it. All right.
I got it. Now I'm going to pin it up there. Place pin message. There we go. Boom. Now it's up there. Boom. Yamaha 67 right there.
There you go.
Now
that
we got it.
Work
now we got it. Yeah, that should work.
69. Yeah, I know, Sarge. Yeah, I thought about that. That's a little on the nose, and that was the number that came up, and I was just like, whatever. I just started
story
out,
69. Yeah, that'll get you into all kinds of
I already caused myself enough problems.
Well,
no, you're fine, Ryan Rabbit. Don't worry about it. You get it figured out.
You're good. But the pin shizzy is German. I know it's not now anymore. It's not now anymore. This guy's going to get all these subs. You're like, where the hell did all these subs come from?
That's what. Just another Cajun Joe. For you.
It's going to be glorious. It's going to be glorious. You guys are awesome. And chat, thank you so much for being here on this wonderful Thursday. We've got Friday morning, tomorrow morning. I'll be on here 8:00 in the morning. I'll have Mo in the deep end, and she's an absolute sweetheart. If you haven't seen her, definitely it's gonna be well worth it. So I will see you guys, and if nothing else, you can come back and rewatch it. That's even more fun. And yes, Kathy Stewart has the Velcro shoes showing up there. You know it. Got the Velcro shoes. And I should have merch up. I'm hoping by February 1st. That was my plan, February 1st, but I've yet to make headway on getting the store linked up with the shopping app and all that crap. So once I do, it's going to be awesome.
There you go.
In the meantime, I just want everybody to have a wonderful evening, and make sure that
thank you everybody.
Make sure you subbed up to this man right here. He is a true hero. So you guys have a wonderful one.
I am not. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, like, and share on your way out too. Thanks everybody.
Yes. Smack.
Oh, you thought I was done? Bless your heart, but I'm still living rent-free. It's a work of art. Call me daddy, call me nut, call me the goat. You're paddling upstream while I'm running this boat. You say, I don't care, yet you're glued to the screen. Caught up in my glow while you stay unseen. Your shade's like a breeze, it's barely a draft. Meanwhile, I'm the Picasso of roasting your ass. You say you're over me, oh how cute. But here I am, still the star of your loop. You're my biggest fans, don't even deny. So grab some popcorn when daddy goes live. Live. Call me daddy, yeah, shout it loud. King of your thoughts, I'm making you proud. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, headline act. Your background noise, and that's just a fact. Let's face the score. You hate that you love me, but you keep wanting more. You're like a dog chasing cars, you don't know why. But here you are, barking while I touch the sky. Your comments are gold, such comedy gold. Who hurt you? Oh wait, it's me, I'm told. You're keeping tabs like an unpaid intern while I'm cashing checks. When will you learn? Your timeline's a shrine to every move I make. I'd say thanks, but you're a nasty skank. Oh, Shizzy's washed up.
Yeah, sure, Jan, yet here I am, the centerpiece of your plan. You hate watch my stream like it's Oscar night, but guess what, kiddos, I'm still shining bright. Call me daddy, send in your bread, I'm still rent-free in your effing head. Pop a nut, shizzy daddy on your brain, I'm your mental landlord, you can't complain. Let's keep it real, you hate that I'm winning, but you love how it feels. Oh, I'm sorry, did I break your streak? You tried to ignore me for like half a week, but daddy's too spicy, you can't look away. I'm the train wreck you need every single day. So while you're out there with your plastic clout, I'm here sipping coffee watching you freak out. You're irrelevant, wow, what a take. Now go rewatch my vids while I count how much I make. I count how much I make. Call me daddy, yeah, own it now. I'm reading your brain and you don't know how. Pop a nut, shizzy daddy, let's set the bar. I'm the constellation, you're a burned out star. Embrace your role, cause I'm the main character. You're just an old ragged ass burned out troll. So that's your bedtime story, kids tucked in sweet and snug. Shizzy daddy's forever, you lose and you're stuck in the mud. Now say goodnight to Pop a Nut, your mental pain. Oh wait, you will see me tomorrow's agenda, will see me tomorrow. Same obsession, same effing thing.
Hey, y'all, give Baker some love.